Hey folks, welcome back to another video of the Flutter Development course brought to you by Newton School. For those of you who are wondering who I am, so my name is Harsh Kumar Khatri and I'll be your instructor for this Flutter Development course. I am currently working as an intern at Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, and I have been an ex-Flutter developer intern at AppScript, where my primary goal was to develop Flutter applications totally from scratch depending upon the needs. I'm also an instructor on Udemy and Unacademy, where my Flutter development courses have more than 10,000 plus enrollments, so you can check them out as well. For those of you who are wondering what Newton School is, so Newton School is a platform which helps you to learn and develop the skills that you need for your best tech career. There are courses specifically designed for freshers, working professionals, and for women with no prior experience in tech. Newton School first trains you for 6 months and helps you become a full stack developer. It also has a network of more than 300 great companies who hire directly from Newton School. So once the training is completed, Newton School also ensures that you are placed with one of the best companies in the country. There is also a pay after placement program where you are placed and you are make sure that you are placed with a minimum CTC of 5 lakh rupees per annum. And there is another awesome initiative which they are having, which is known as Launchpad, where they are providing you with some of the courses for free of cost. And there is also an editor which is available online on which you can practice for those courses and run your code. And once you have completed those courses, you will also be getting a certificate of completion. So make sure to check out both Newton School and Launchpad through the link given in the description. So in this video, I am going to cover about two more packages. So the first one package which we'll be covering in this video is the Spinkit package. So what Spinkit provides you with is different options or different spinners which you can use when something in your app is loading, or when some data in your app is being processed, or some backend processing is occurring, and you don't want the user to be displayed with a blank screen or some particular screen. So in that particular case, you can use a spin kit inside your app or any of the circular progress indicator inside your app. So this is an alternative or an upgraded version of a circular progress indicator, and this provides you with multiple, I guess 15 plus different spinners which you can use to improve the experience of the user. Different square, rotating or bouncing, ripple effect, circular indicators are also present inside this. So you can implement and use any of the spinners which are available to make the user display that the external processing or the backend processing is taking place, or his data is being loaded, or his data is being processed. So in that particular case, you can use the Spinkit plugin or the Spinkit package. The next plugin which we will be discussing about, or I'll be telling you more about, is the Google Fonts plugin. So I'll be covering about more like why do we need this plugin, why and how we can implement this plugin. So I'll be covering that in the upcoming part of the video. So stay tuned for that upcoming part, or for the Google Fonts plugin as well. And now let me switch my screen and let's start implementing both of these plugins. So here you can see that I have opened my app over here, and this is the app which we have worked on in the previous video. Like, we have implemented two different packages or dependencies in this app. So the packages which we have implemented previously were the URL launcher package and package info plus package. So I have implemented both of those in the previous video, so make sure to check that out as well. Now let's start working on this video. So I'll be removing the part which I won't be needing for this video. So that includes this URL launcher or the launch URL function, the complete body part for this. Let the app bar be same. We can change the title later on, going inside the pubspec.yaml and removing the packages from here. Now the first package which we are going to use, or which we are going to implement in this particular video, is the Flutter_Spinkit package. So I have already explained you what all the features this Flutter_Spinkit package is having. So now let's directly go into the implementation part. So for that, I'll be going on the Google browser, and I'll be going on the Chrome browser, and we'll be searching Flutter_Spinkit, clicking on the first link provided and going under the installation section or installing section, and I'll be copying the dependency part which it is having, coming back to the pubspec.yaml file and clicking on Ctrl S so that the flutter pub get command is run in the background and the packages are fetched for us. Until the packages are being fetched, what we can do is we can rename our app to Spinkit implementation. So you can see that the package has been fetched inside this output terminal, and You can also see that I have added the title and the text, but it is not updating it, so that's why it is showing me over an error over here that we have to remove this from here, as we have removed the package. And now you can see that the change for the text has been occurred. So Spinkit implementation. Now let's jump directly into the implementation part. So for that, what I'll be doing is I'll be creating a body for this scaffold that will be having a column, and this column will be taking multiple children's. The first one being a Spinkit rotating circle. So I'll be adding that Spinkit, waiting for it to display me with the package. So Spinkit, it is showing me no suggestions. Let me hover over it. Quick fix, it is showing me to create a class. So let me copy the package info from Google again. The package hasn't been fetched yet, that's why it is providing us with an error. So I'll be running the flutter pub-get command manually. Let's wait for this to be executed completely. So it has completed the command. It is still showing us with an error. Now you can see that this error has been fixed, and inside this we can start implementing the Spinkit rotating circle, which I was mentioning about. So that would be Spinkit rotating circle, and we can pass a color inside it, and the color would be colors dot white. Next we can pass a size to it as well. So the size would be 50. Saving it and seeing how it looks inside our app. So the hot reload has been completed, and you can see that it is displaying a white circle. Let me change the color to black so that it is visible clearly. So here you can see that this is how the Spinkit rotating circle would be occurring or would be appearing to you when you are implementing it inside our app. So let's just add some more, 2 or 3 more, so that we can see how various different things could be taking place. So I'll be adding Spinkit and hitting control space. So you can see that I am provided with all of the Spinkit what we can say spinners or rotating widgets which are available, which I can use whenever something is loading in my app. So I'll be adding this 3 bounds over here, and this takes a color. So for the color, colors dot black would be fine, as the background is white, and I can pass the size to 50 again. And for the duration part, we can see what duration takes. So hovering over it, and it takes a duration, so millisecond 1400. So we can change it, passing a duration with millisecond as 100 for now. Earlier it was 1400. So hot reload is taking place. I guess it is taking too long for the hot reload to occur. Let me hot restart it once. So you can see that the hot restart is completed, and here you can see that as we have changed the duration for the plugin, this is how the plugin is looking, and it is going too fast. You can change the duration according to yourself. Now let me implement one more type of plugin, or one more type of Spinkit which is available, and then we'll be moving towards the next plugin. So for now what I'll be adding is a square circle. So Spinkit square circle and hitting control space, so it will be providing you with the appropriate plugin. For this I am not passing any of the properties like the color, the size, the duration. I'm keeping it as default only, and it is providing me with an error that item builder is item builder and the color is color. So we cannot pass the values to be null. So let me add a color quickly to it, black for this as well, and saving it. Now it has like taken the changes or accepted the changes which we want for the implementation, and you can see over here that how the plugin or the Spinkit which we have implemented recently, which is the square circle. So you can see over here how this is looking and how this is implemented in our app. So this is how you can add multiple plugins which are available, or multiple spin kits which are available. So let me switch my screen and show you. So you can see these are the different plugins or the different spin kits which are available for you to implement through the Flutter Spin Kit plugin. So you can use the Flutter Spin Kit 5.0.0, which is the current or the latest version at the time of the recording, and these are the different spin kits which you can use when your app is loading or when something in your app is loading. So in that particular case you can use these spin kits. Now let me switch back to the editor, and now we'll be starting with the implementation of the second part or the second widget, second what we can say dependency or the package which I'll be covering in this video. So let me start with that, but before that let me delete the part which I won't be needing. So this complete column is useless for us, and let body be for the same. Going back to Google, and the second plugin which we are going to implement in this app or in this video is the Google Fonts plugin. So I'll be going on Google and typing Google_fonts Flutter. So it will be providing me with the first link, which will be for Google_fonts, and the current version at the time of recording of this video is 2.1.0, which is a null safe version. Going to the installing part, copying the dependency sections for implementing it inside our app, going back to the perspect.yaml file, hitting enter and hitting Ctrl V to paste the Google Fonts plugin, saving it so that the Flutter pubget command is run in the background and we can use this package inside our app. So you can see over here that it is running the Flutter pubget command. Let's wait until this is completed. Until then, let me tell you why we can use, or why do we need a Google Fonts plugin in our app. So you must have seen various different text or different kinds of styles of the text which are available when someone is using an app. So you are provided with various different Google fonts which are very beautiful when we are looking from a user's perspective. So in that particular case, you can implement the Google_fonts package and add the different fonts which are available or which are provided to you. So there are 977 different forms in this particular variant of the plugin. So you can implement any of those particular font inside your app and make your app or the text present inside your app look much better as compared to the current or the default text which is present inside your app. So in that particular case, you can too implement the Google_fonts package. So now let me start with the implementation, as the Flutter pubget command is already stopped. So inside the body, what I'll be doing is I'll be adding a container. This container will be having a child, and that child would be a text. So this text will be having some text to be displayed. So hello, how are you? Question mark. And inside this text we have a property, so that is in style. Generally we assign a text style to it, but for this case what we'll be doing is we'll be assigning a Google fonts dot and whatever font which we want this app to have. So Google fonts dot Lato. It is providing me with an error for this Google Fonts. Quick fix, import, and you can see that it has like accepted the package. Hitting Control space to see what are the different options which are available. So here you can see that there are tons and tons of the different fonts which are available. So you can scroll down and see and find, implement various different ones, or you can go to the Google Fonts library and see the examples of each of these, and then you can find which one will be suited for your app. I'm using the default Lato one. Hitting Control S, the hot reload will be taking place. Going back to the debug console, these three will be removed once the hot reload has completed, as we have removed the implementation for the Flutter Spin Kit. And let me change this to Google Fonts implementation. So it is taking a bit long for the hot reload command to complete. Let me just stop the app and restart it once again. So I have launched the app once again. So you can see over here that the build has completed and the app is installing. So let's wait for a while more. So here you can see that once the app has started, it has loaded the particular font, and it is looking different from the initial or the default font which we are having when we are running the Flutter app and we are not using the Google Fonts package. So you can see how different or how elegant this package, the font looks once we have implemented inside our app. So now let me change this to Acme in place of Lato, and you can see that the change is being implemented almost instantly. And you also know that we used to pass a text style to this style property, and we can pass various different things inside it, so that all things could be passed inside the Acme or the font which you are using. So you can pass a background color, a color for the text, some decoration for the text, font style, font size, the height, letter spacing, shadows, etc. So let me pass a font size quickly. So the font size will be 30, adding some commas, and now you can see how elegant this font is looking if you are implementing it inside your app. So that's why fonts are important, because it will be providing you with the user interaction and it will be making your app eye catchy. So that's why you can use the Google Fonts package and implement it inside your app to add various different things inside our app and make your app look elegant. So summing up for this video, we have covered about two different packages. The first one being a Flutter Spin Kit, which was for displaying various different spinners or spin kits when your app is loading or something inside your app is still being processed. And the second package which we have covered in this video is the Google Fonts package. So that package is for adding various different Google fonts, around 977 fonts which are currently available. So you can add one of those fonts inside your app, or different fonts for different implementation inside your app according to the need of your app. So this was something which we covered. So this was it for this particular video. If you have got to learn something new from this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what you have got to learn from this video and what you want me to cover in the upcoming videos. I'll be more than happy to cover that particular part which you want to see. Also share this video with all the folks in your community who want to learn Flutter, and with the people who are talking about Flutter or are interested in Flutter. Subscribe to the channel for getting all the latest updates related to the Flutter development course which is being posted on this channel. So a new video is posted every alternate day. And also share this course or share this channel up in your communities, or where people are talking about Flutter, or with someone who wants to learn Flutter. So make sure to share that as well. And also you can check out Newton School and Launchpad through the link given in the description. They are doing amazing work, so make sure to check them out and stay tuned for the upcoming videos. And thank you for watching this.